Good morning, everybody, and cheers. It is a Wednesday, January 13th. How are you today? Me too. I'm feeling pretty good. Deadly tea. Nothing special. It's beautiful outside today. It is sunny. It's not even 10 o'clock a.m. and I'm vlogging. Woohoo! Very excited. Okay. I don't know where to begin, so I'll jump right in. I have made a few experiments with pouring medium, and I'm going to show you my fails. Well, they're fails. They're experiments. They're not fails. No, before I do that, I'm going to show you what I've been creating lately, and we'll get that out of the way, and then I'll show you my experiments. Okay, so you've seen this. This page here, that is the last page of my watercolor journal. Woohoo! So this whole book is completed. I'm so happy. So I have 2 journals actually that are completed. So that is a big thing for me because I have a habit of starting many things and not completing them. So congratulations to me. Give yourself a pat on the back. And this you haven't seen, only my patrons have, but this is the Patreon artwork for the month of December. I've also provided them with a sketch. And it's watercolor illustration. I'm going to show you. Oh no, that's true. That camera doesn't zoom. I'll include a photo at the end. But it's done with watercolors. Used Daniel Smith and Senneliers. And the sketch, of course, I did on my own. And I love the quotes. I'm going to read it to you because it may be hard, on the screen to figure it out. It says, I heard a bird sing in the dark of December, a magical thing and sweet to remember. We are nearer to spring than we are in September. I read this all wrong, but you get the gist. I heard a bird sing in the dark of December by Oliver Herford. I like it. It was fun to do. I really enjoyed that, and I hope that my patrons will do something with that. Okay. Yes. Then I'm going to show you this because this is too funny. It shines a lot. If you remember the piece that I did with the strips of paper, this was done as an aside on handmade paper. I bought this at a local store, and I don't know if you can see the reflection of this, but these are the colors that I was swatching and I was doing my experiment. And I put this to the side and I'm looking at this and I'm like, I like this. So I think I'm going to add a little bit of black doodling on it or something and frame it. Why not? I like it. Frame it. Okay, I say frame it. That's my new phrase for the year. Frame it. Speaking of frame, I have to show you this. I just put cream on my hands, so I hope I'm not going to muck this up, but I have ordered one of my awesome friend Heather Crafter. One of her prints from Cité-des-Jeunes because I was very curious as to the quality of their prints. It's amazing. Look at this beautiful artwork. I'm going to put it close to my face, not because I want you to see my face. Here, I'm going to stay behind because I know that my camera is zoomed in. But this is such a nice paper. It's 100% cotton. It's just like, oh my goodness. And the colors are just true to life. So I'm going to frame this. So excited. So if you're curious about Heather's store or mine on Cité-des-Jeunes and what our prints look like, that's what they look like. I'll insert a photo at the end so that you can see it better. Okay, I have received 2 weeks ago, I think it's a Christmas card from Dana. Dana, I completely forgot to open it. It must have been like in between some stuff. So I'm going to open it now and show you. Well, not you, Dana, because you obviously have seen it, but other people. Oh, it's a handmade. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, look at this. And it's on foam adhesives. So it's popped. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. Oh, best wishes for happy holiday season and a happy new year. Have a wonderful holiday, Dana. Thank you, Dana. I hope you did have a good holiday as well. And this is going to go on my bulletin board. All my Christmas cards I'm going to put on my bulletin board, which I forgot to update, but I will this week. Okay, so the experiment that I wanted to show you that I talked about at the beginning was with pouring medium. I'm still experimenting. Get that tray out here. I'm still experimenting with pouring medium, and I have made several not so good attempts at doing something. I have something in mind, and I think I figured out how to do it, but I'm going to show them to you because they're quite funny. They're very dark. Yeah. These are supposed to be magenta and turquoise. On this one, the turquoise kind of took over, but not. It created black. And on this one, the magenta took over and created weird things. Okay, so these are 6 by 6. I mean, I do have some spots of gold and stuff, but now I know, I think I figured out a way to do it better. And also, you can't really see it, but the surface is not smooth. It's got ridges where I dropped some paints after I poured the pouring medium and the paint. Anyway, so I will rework them because I'm going to attempt to cover these with a new method that I found online, and it involves squeeze bottles. So I'm going to try that. I went to the dollar store and I bought 8 of those. So I'm going to fill them up with my favorite colors. And I'm going to experiment, and I'll get back to you on that. I'm very excited about it. And one of the I'm going to experiment on foam core board so I don't waste more of my 6 by 6 canvases. But in the process of looking on the internet and trying to find the answer, I realized that it would be nice to have a surface that has borders around it. And I have this old tray that I made when I was into toll painting years ago, and I started using it more because in my living room I have a footrest but no table. So when I'm drinking something, I have nowhere to put my glass because the couch takes over. My place is really small, so the couch is, that's it, the couch and the footrest. So I figured if I use this, then you can actually put their glasses down and not hold it, because it's awkward when you want to read something, when you have a book in your hand or your laptop or whatever. I'm going to cover this with gesso. I'm going to sand it down a little bit, cover it with gesso, and then experiment. Well, not experiment, but once I found the real solution to my pouring medium problem, I'm going to do this piece. So that'll be fun and interesting for me, and durable, because pouring medium is really durable. I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute. Okay, so I want to give a few shout outs to some channels that I've discovered recently that have blown my mind, and they need our love. I mean, I don't understand why these channels don't have more subscribers than that, but they're pretty amazing. So the first one I have a hair that's really bothering me. The first one I want to talk to you about is called Coco Bee, and Coco Bee is a Montreal artist. I think it's a she. I'm not sure if it's a he or she, but I think it's a she. She, let's just say, sorry if it's a guy, I didn't mean to insult you. She is from Montreal, and she is a wonderful watercolorist. She's also studying to become a doctor. I don't understand how she finds the time to produce those videos, but they are just beautiful. Her shots are from up close. They're short videos. Her pieces are mostly abstract, but she's got nice music in the background. While she's arting, she has those inspirational words that appear on the screen, and she's got beautiful shots, amazing music. So go check her or him out. I'm pretty sure it's a her. The next one is Kiss My Creative by a gal named Samantha from Toronto. I think it's Toronto. Anyway, she's from the province of Ontario. So another fellow Canadian. And Samantha has been commenting on my videos for a while now, but I never even checked to see whether she had a channel. I'm still looking at that white dot on my camera. I need to remove this. I had no idea she had a channel, and she does beautiful work. I was totally impressed. And by the way, these channels that I'm mentioning today are under 1,000 subscribers, and to me this is like unbelievable. I guess they're just starting out, I'm not sure, but anyways, so you have to go check Samantha out. She's just awesome. The last one that I want to give a shout out to is Jenny from Shanghai. Jenny is the one that sent me last week the wonderful papers from Asia, and I did not know either that she was on YouTube, and she does amazing work too. She's a painter. She paints birds, and they are incredible, and she paints them and then she cuts them out, and then she does a mixed media piece with collage on canvas, and then she glues her bird down. Anyways, it's just amazing, and I fell in love with her art style. She also has a Society 6 store, so I will put all the link in there. And so I'm going to try and do this once in a while, and I will limit it to 3. Otherwise, I think it just becomes too much. The next time that I'm going to do this, I'm going to hit the Craft Shack community, because I know there are a lot of artists on there that I had no idea they had channels. Speaking of which, I'm good at segues. I noticed that. In February, and I think the date is February 17th, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check that really quickly for you. Nope, it's February 16th. I will be hosting or co-hosting another Crafted Live with Heather. And so that'll be fun. It'll be at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I will give you a heads up way before that, but just to let you know that that's coming. And I have to go now because I have to go and shop for a lighting system. I am so excited. By the way, I am working on a secret project, and Jess is coming here to film to help me out with this project this afternoon. But I'm thinking of rearranging my whole studio. I don't know if I've talked about that in my last vlog, but yeah, I think I figured out a way. So she's going to help me figure that out, and this will help me greatly with the lighting system that I'm thinking about. Yes, I did talk about that. Okay, but the shuffling around of the furniture, because I can't do it myself because these tables are super heavy, Jess is going to help me. Bless her heart. She accepted, so yay Jess, we like you. There was something else I needed to tell you before oh yeah, there was no video on Monday because I fought with my computer, which is probably going to be my other big purchase. Ugh, I'm dreading that moment, but I had a space issue. I was trying to edit the video, the long video for my patrons at the beginning of the week, and it was telling me I didn't even have enough disk space to upload the raw footage. So I had to do a major cleanup. I got rid of a lot of pictures, transferred them onto my hard drive, but that took forever. And then every time I would edit parts of the video, it would go into rendering, and I went into the settings, fixed it. It was such a long and arduous project, and I didn't mind doing it because it was for my patrons, but the downside of this is that I have neglected you guys on Monday, and I'm totally sorry about that, but it's going to happen once in a while. If my schedule's really tight and something unpredictable happens, that's the downside of it. That's what's gonna happen, and I'm very sorry, but I'll try to make it worth your while on Friday. And also, due to the fact that I'm working on a couple of projects that have deadlines, very strict deadlines, things like that are bound to happen, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I promise I'll do my best. Please don't be mad at me. Alright, I gotta go shop for my lights. Very excited. And yeah, on Friday it'll be all about pouring medium. I promise. Alright, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, and I will see you later. Bye!